This is your FastCast for Sunday, November 5th. The top story on Sunday, definitely snow. As of early Sunday night, eastbound Abbott Road was closed at the Hilltop Ski Entrance, and Hillside Drive was closed at Beacon Hill because of vehicle collisions. APD encouraging drivers to avoid those areas and use extreme caution on area roadways. Crews are continuing to clear roads across the area, and what a record-breaking day for snow on Sunday as people plow and shovel. There have also been an increase in vehicle crashes and calls for vehicles in distress. APD said at about 5 Sunday night that there were 32 crashes at that time in Anchorage, none of them involving serious injuries. APD also saying they've seen an increase in the number of calls for vehicles in distress. APD also saying there have been 21 calls for vehicles in distress as of that time on Sunday. Police saying none of those situations involved serious injuries. Paul Van Landingham, the street maintenance manager with the municipality of Anchorage, said that they had crews plowing arterial and collector roads, which he says are some of the city's main roads, since 8 Sunday morning, and have called in additional crews to help out. He also says that he expects to have all the main roads, those arterial and collector roads, plowed by Monday morning. When main roads are clear, Van Landingham says they'll move to residential areas.
Increase your stopping distances, increase your following distances, give yourself a few extra minutes to get to your destination. And then as we move into residential plowing in the next day or so, if you can keep your cars off the streets, it sure helps us come through, and it's a lot more efficient, a lot more safer plowing operation for us.
The names have been released of the troopers involved in a shooting near the small community of Healy, where 45-year-old Michael Grimes was shot and killed on Wednesday along the Parks Highway. The law officers identified in that shooting are State Trooper Sergeant Aaron Mobley, Trooper Scott McAfee, and Trooper Trevor Norris, all three of them based in Fairbanks. North Slope Borough Police Department Task Force Officer John Swope was also identified in that shooting. Troopers say Grimes refused to pull over and that he opened fire at law enforcement. 42-year-old Melody Perry was also in the vehicle with Grimes. She was arrested. All the officers were placed on 72-hour administrative leave, and I've asked state troopers if any of them have returned to duty yet, and haven't heard back, and that is as of about 6 p.m. on Sunday. There have been no other updates to that investigation as of that time. I've also asked troopers if they had an update on the trooper-involved shooting that happened Monday in Tok. AST says Officer Timothy Rosario shot and killed 21-year-old Timothy Thomas after he was reported to have broken into a motel. Officer Rosario says he saw Thomas holding an AK-47 style rifle and shot Thomas due to his actions. I have not yet heard back from troopers as of that time on Sunday for either of these shootings. And then we have the latest on an Israeli strike on a refugee camp.
Well, the NBC team on the ground in Gaza made it to the aftermath of what the Palestinian Health Ministry says was an Israeli airstrike on the Benghazi refugee camp in central Gaza. According to the Palestinian Health Ministry, 47 Palestinians were killed in that airstrike, scores more wounded. That death toll seems likely to rise given the scene that our team encountered when they arrived. A building completely collapsed, scores of Palestinian men and boys with knives and hammers trying to cut through giant slabs of concrete to get to dead bodies. They say we're still trapped beneath the rubble. Now, we have yet to hear from the Israeli military on that apparent airstrike. The Israeli military continuing to urge civilians to evacuate from the northern portion of Gaza to the southern portion of Gaza. But it is worth noting that that refugee camp where that strike took place last night is considered to be south of the Ghazi Wadi, where they're telling civilians to evacuate.
This has been your FastCast for Sunday, November 5th. Thank you so much for watching.